Hi friends, this is me Cleta Lourenco, and today's topic what I am going to talk about is the purpose and objective of a criminal litigation. So now, what is the purpose of a criminal proceedings and what is the objective in this criminal proceedings? Let us know the study of the further relevant provision. It comes under section 4 where of CRPC where it talks about the offenses under Indian Penal Code. So whatever the offenses which are listed in the Indian Penal Code must be investigated, inquired and also tried and otherwise dealt with according to same provision. So any enactment regulating the manner or place of investigating, inquiring into, trying or otherwise dealing with such offenses must be enforced. When Now, when we talk, the code also provide for appointment of a special metropolitan magistrate who are appointed for a term not exceeding 1 year at a time by the High Court or a state government. Executive magistrates are also appointed in every district and metropolitan areas, and state government may also appoint any executive magistrate to be an additional district magistrate. So here, where is a provision about appointment of a magistrates? Now, let us know the structure of a criminal court and what is the impact of it. Now, the 1973 Code of Criminal Procedure provides for 6 classes of criminal court: court of session, judicial magistrate of first class, judicial magistrate of second class, and executive magistrate. This comes under section 6 of Criminal Procedure Code, where it provides 6 classes. Now, each state is a session division or a district, and each metropolitan region is a distinct session division and a district. Some metropolitan areas are defined as a territories with a population of more than 1 million. Here, where I have already stated that each state is a session of division or a district, and each metropolitan region is a distinct session division. Now, this comes under section 7. Now, the Code of Criminal Procedure 1973 provides for appointment of a Chief Judicial Magistrate and additional Chief Judicial Magistrate in every district. So, here, the High Court must select a metropolitan magistrate to serve as a chief metropolitan magistrate for each metropolitan region under its local jurisdiction, and a High Court may also designate any metropolitan magistrate as an additional chief metropolitan magistrate. So for a district court or for a trial court, so where the High Court is having the authority to choose the magistrate. Now, the Code of Criminal Procedure 1973 states that any offence under Indian Penal Code 45 of 1816 may be tried by the High Court or any other court mentioned in the law. So the any court can state any offences. So whatever offences has taken place, so where the High Court as well as any other court can mention the offences which has taken place. Now, when we talk about section 28, states that High Court and Session Judge can pass any sentence authorized by law, but any sentence of a death must be confined. So, where this is a provision that where the High Court or the Session Court can pass any sentence authorized by law, even sentence of death. If now the Session Court is giving death sentence, where they have to give a confirmation from the High Court. Now, when we talk under Indian Penal Code, offenders face execution, life imprisonment, 2 forms of imprisonment, confiscation of property and fine. Now here what it says, that offenders are liable who are liable for death, imprisonment for life, imprisonment of 2 types, forfeiture of property and fine, under Indian Penal Code, death is a more severe punishment. So anybody who gets life in death is considered to be more severe punishment, followed by imprisonment for life. Okay, now imprisonment of two types, that is forfeiture of property and fine. Now when it comes to section 60 of the Indian Penal Code, 60 states that offender can be sentenced to either wholly or rigorous to imprisonment for non-payment of a fine for any offences punishable with imprisonment as well as fine, whether with or without imprisonment. The Indian Penal Code 69 states that if a portion of the fine is paid or levied before the expiration of the term of imprisonment, the imprisonment will be terminated. Now, when it comes under section 7, it deals with territorial division, when I have stated already first. Now, section 8, 16, 17 and 19 deals with metropolitan areas. And metropolitan magistrate, section 9 and section 10 deals with court of session. Okay, and section 7, 11 deals with the court of judicial magistrate. Section 12 deals with chief judicial magistrate. Section 13 deals with special judicial magistrate. Section 14 deals with local jurisdiction of judicial magistrate. And section 15 deals with subordination of judicial magistrate. Section 20 deals with executive magistrate, and section 21 deals with special executive magistrate. Section 22 deals with local judicial of executive magistrate, and section 23 deals with subordination of executive magistrate. So where all the sections are dealing only with the magistrates and with the territorial divisions. Now, what is the role of an advocate in this? So the advocate must have acquaintance with the provision of law. If any proceedings is not conducted as per the provision and the advocate is ignorant about it, he will not be in a position to get justice according to the law to his client. So the advocate, what they say, must go in a proper provisions of law. If suppose they go in the proper provisions of law where their client, if it's required, they will get a fair justice. Thank you. And guys, please do like and subscribe to my channel. Thanks very much.